profit and loss account?
Balance. I don't remember, sir.
Okay, it is called net profit or net loss. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so all the process in finalizing our accounts are same as the proprietorship business. Okay, we have already done our trading account, profit and loss account. So all the process in partnership is also same as proprietorship. Okay, and what we have calculated in profit and loss account is called net profit or net loss.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so that net profit is brought here in this account, profit and loss appropriation account. You can see here that net profit or net loss is transferred to this profit and loss appropriation account for distribution between partners. Okay, that's why it is called an extension of profit and loss.
Okay, sir.
So first of all, we calculate profit in profit and loss account, and then we transfer that balance here. You can see loss, net loss, or net profit. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So that's why it is written extension of profit and loss account. It is prepared to show the appropriation of profit. Now, what is appropriation? Means distribution. So we prepare profit and loss appropriation account for distribution of profit. Okay. Now, in this account, you can see that on the debit side, it is interest on capital. On the credit side, it is interest on drawing, to partner's salary, to reserve. All these items are called appropriation. Okay, all these items are called appropriation, means distribution of profit. And when we have profit in the firm, then we can only distribute it. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
If you don't have profit, let's say you have some loss in current year, then we cannot distribute, we cannot appropriate our profit. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. So in case of loss, we will not give interest on capital, partner's salary, transfer to reserve. These items will not be debited in case of loss, because these are appropriation, and appropriation can be done only when there is a profit.
Got it, sir.
Okay, so now we write all the expenses type items. You can see appropriation, interest on capital, partner salary, reserves, interest on drawing, and then we calculate balance. So it is same written here. It is credited with profit and interest on drawing, and debited with interest on capital, salary or commission of partner, and transfer to reserve. After writing all these items, calculate the balance. We calculate the difference between debit and credit side. It is balance, and these balance will be distributed between partners in their profit sharing ratio. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Now the concept is, what is profit sharing ratio?
The amount the partners will get after getting the balance.
No, I'm talking about ratio only. I'm not saying that what is share of profit. I'm saying what is profit sharing ratio. What is that ratio given in the question?
How much capital they'll bring in the firm?
No, actually, you can see you have seen this in question.
Yes, sir.
Yes, this is called ratio. And in this ratio, we distribute profit of the firm. Okay.
Okay,
So
sir.
how we have to write this? Can you tell me? If there is three partners, A, B, and C, and you have to write the share of A, B, and C separately, how it will be written?
It will be 3/6, 2/6, and 1/6.
Yes, that's what I'm asking. That how to present it. So we will multiply our profit that is calculated here, profit or loss, whatever. We will multiply with this ratio. to calculate share of each partner.
Okay, sir.
So this is how we calculate ratio of share of partners. Now, there is a concept related with this ratio. If let's say the ratio is given like this, 1/2, 1/3, and 1/6, then how we will convert this into this form?
That I have some doubts.
So let me clear it. Okay. So can you tell me what is your doubt here?
To convert those fraction.
Okay, you don't know?
No, sir.
Okay. So if we have to convert these into ratio, then we have to see which denominator is the higher one. Can you tell me?
1/6.
1/6 means 6.
Yes.
Okay. And if you actually, we have to make sure that all the denominators are same. Okay. That's why we cannot convert this 6 into 2. So we have to convert this 2 into 6. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So first of all, for converting this 2 into 6, we have to multiply it with 3.
Yes.
So we will multiply 3 on numerator side also. So the net impact is nil. There is no impact on the share. Okay, you can see if we multiply, we will get 3/6. And if you cut this, you will again get 1/2. So there is no change in share actually by multiplying 3/3. Okay.
Okay, sir.
But we have to make sure that the denominator is same. That's why we are multiplying with 3. 3/3.
Okay, sir.
So three by 6 we have to take. Now for 3, we have to multiply it with
2.
2. So 2/2.
Yes.
So it will be 2/6. And it is 1/6. So 1/6. Now remove the denominator, you will get the ratio.
Okay, sir. Got it.
So this is our ratio part. Actually, this ratio part is covered in 10th, but I have seen some doubt in students. So that's why I cleared this. Okay. Now, so we have to distribute the profit in this part into partners ratio. We have to distribute. Now, after distribution, we transfer the profit or loss to partners capital account. That's why it is written as to partners capital account by partners capital. So
Okay, sir.
if we distribute this profit in not old ratio, only one ratio will be given. So if we distribute it in the ratio, then the amount we calculated will be written here, and it will be transferred to partners capital account in respective partners column.
Okay,
So this is our profit and loss appropriation. But before solving a question, you need to understand the concept of charge and appropriation. You know what is charge and appropriation?
no, sir.
Okay. Appropriation is what I just told you now.
Yes, sir.
Distribution of profit.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You can see the difference here, charge and appropriation. Meaning, so charge means expenses to be deducted from revenue. Okay, so all the expenses is called charge. Like any expenses, you can take salary of manager or any employee. You can take salary of employee, or sorry, salary is already done. rent, you can say electricity expenses, you can say telephone expenses, printing stationery, audit fee, whatever the expenses is, all the expenses is called charge. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Now you can see it means distribution of profit in appropriation, which I already told that appropriation means distribution of profit.
Yes, sir.
Okay. The second is recording. It is debited to profit and loss account. Generally, all the charge is written in trading or profit and loss account, not anywhere else. But in appropriation, you can see the appropriation is written in profit and loss appropriation account. So when we prepare this account, profit and loss appropriation account, we write all the appropriation, but charge is written to profit and loss account that we have prepared in the 11th. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Now, priority. First of all, you have to deduct charge. Okay, because expenses is to be paid first before any distribution. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that's why we have to deduct charge first, and after deducting charge, if any amount is left, then it will be distributed between partners.
Okay, sir.
The next is a requirement. Now you can see it is charge is irrespective of profit or loss. So all the expenses, let's take any expenses. Let's say rent of a room. Okay, we are doing a business and rent of that place. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So you have profit in 1 year and you have loss in second. So in the year of profit, you will pay rent easily. But in the year of loss, can you say to the landlord that in this year we have suffered some loss, so we will not pay rent? Can you say this?
No, we can't.
And will he leave the rent, exempt you from payment of rent?
No, he will ask the rent.
Yes. So these type of expenses, or you can say charge, is deducted or subtracted from the profit irrespective of profit or loss. So either you have incurred profit or loss, it doesn't matter. Okay, you have to pay charge.
Yes.
Okay, but in case of appropriation, it is made only if there is profit. So appropriation cannot be done in absence of profit. If there is loss or in case of insufficient profit, then we cannot pay the full amount of appropriation. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Now, one more question for you. Let's say that we have 10,000 of profit. Okay.
Okay, sir.
And we have a payment of interest on capital. We have to pay interest on capital of 15,000. So can we pay this 15,000?
No, sir.
Why?
Because we don't have that much amount.
Profit. Okay.
Yes, profit.
And what if we have 10,000 profit and we have to pay rent of 15,000?
No, sir, we can't.
We can't. So we will pay only 10,000 of rent.
Or we can pay the rent and rest 5,000 we can pay later.
No, actually, it is not correct. We have to pay full rent. Okay, we can take credit. We can say that we will pay later, but the rent will be charged in current year only. Means you have to deduct total rent from the profit, from the revenue of current year. You cannot move 5,000 to the next year, so that we will deduct it from the next year revenue. Okay, you have to deduct all the rent amount from the current year revenue. So the result will be in loss. Okay, because you have only 10,000 profit and you are paying 15,000 rent, so there will be 5,000 of loss.
Yes.
Okay, so charge, rent is a charge, so you have to pay irrespective of profit or loss. You don't have to see the profit. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. But in case of appropriation, you have to see the profit. If there is sufficient profit, then only we can pay the appropriation. These two things should be clear in your mind. That charge will be paid in full. Either there is a profit or loss.
Got it,
Okay.
sir.
And appropriation will be paid only to the extent of profit. If there is no profit, then there will be no payment of appropriation. If there is insufficient profit, then we will pay only that amount of appropriation which is available as profit. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. The last you can see example, interest on partner's loan, rent to partner, other expenses. Actually, we are studying the concept of partnership. That's why I have taken only the items which is related to partners. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So apart from these, there are some other charges also. Okay. But I have not written these because it doesn't matter here. So interest on partner's loan and rent to partner is charged, and interest on partner's capital, salary or commission to partner, transfer to reserve, these are appropriation. Now, can you tell me why interest on partner's loan is a charge and interest on partner capital is appropriation?
Because interest can be paid, and in appropriation, capital cannot be paid if profit is not there.
No. Actually, I'm not talking about payment. I'm saying that why these are categorized like this. Why interest on partner's loan is a charge and why interest on partner's capital is appropriation.
Because interest is a loan.
Interest is a loan. I
And
don't understand.
I'm not having the correct answer.
Okay, let me clear it. Okay. First of all, if you want to start a business, you have to invest some money into the business.
Yes.
Okay. So this is your duty to invest money into business. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. And also, if you are doing a business, you have to work for the business.
Yes.
It is also your duty. So in both of these cases, the capital is required to be invested, because if you are starting a business, business cannot be started without capital. So it is your duty to invest capital, and you cannot demand interest on capital.
Okay, sir. Got it.
Okay. Same with the salary or commission to partner. You are working for the firm. Okay. If you are doing a business, it is your duty to work for the business, and you cannot demand a salary or commission in return. You will get profit in the last. So you cannot say that I will take salary also.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So interest on partner's capital, salary or commission to the partner is appropriation, because it is not required to pay. It is partner's duty to do these things. Okay. And he cannot demand money in return. That's why these are appropriation. But when we say partner's loan, loan is not a duty of partner. If firm has to take loan, has to borrow funds from somewhere, he can borrow fund from the market, he can borrow fund from the bank, or he can borrow fund from the partner. It is not partner's duty to pay to give loan to the firm. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. So without partner's loan, firm can get a loan from somewhere else, but capital cannot be invested by someone else. Yes.
Yes.
So loan, when you take loan from some other place, okay, and it is not partner's duty, you have to pay interest to external players, externals, lenders, you can say.
Yes.
Okay. So in the same manner, if you are borrowing money from the partner, you have to pay interest to partner. So that's why it is a charge.
Okay, sir. Got it.
Okay. Same
Yes.
with the rent to the partner. When a partner give a room or building to on rent to the firm, it is not their duty. Firm can take any room, any building on rent from somewhere else. But when partner is giving the building, then he will charge rent, and it will be a charge for the firm. It will be expenses for the firm, not appropriation.
Okay, sir, got it.
So you have to remember these two things: interest on partner's loan and rent payable to a partner is charged. Interest on loan, partner's loan, and rent payable to partner. These two are charged. Apart from these two, all the other items related with partners are appropriation.
Interest on partner and
Interest on partner's loan and rent to partner. You can see here. It is
okay,
written
sir.
in charge. These
Yes.
two items are related with partners, but it is charged. And except these two, all other items related with partners are appropriation.
Okay, sir, got it.
Now, you can see there is a note written below. When amount of appropriation is more than available profit, then the available profit is distributed between appropriation on proportionate basis. Now, what does it mean? Let's say there is two appropriation given in the question. One is interest on capital. Interest on capital is 10,000. Okay.
Okay, sir.
And there is salary to partner. Salary to partner. It is 20,000. Okay. And
Okay, sir.
available profit is 18,000. Now, the amount we have to appropriate, the appropriation amount total is 30,000. Yes,
Yes.
this is appropriation, this is appropriation. So the total amount of both two is 30,000. But we have only 18,000 as profit. And I told you that appropriation will be paid only to the extent of available profit.
Yes.
Okay, so we cannot pay 30,000.
Yes, we can't.
Yes. So how much amount we can pay?
We can pay 10,000 to the capital
And
and rest to the salary.
so rest means how much?
8,000.
8,000. Yes, actually we can maximum payment can be done. Maximum payment can be done is 18,000. We cannot pay more than available profit. But you have to see this line. When amount of appropriation is more than available profit, then the available profit is distributed between appropriation. It will be distributed between appropriation on proportionate basis. Okay, you cannot do the preference. You cannot give preference to some item and you will pay some other item later. Okay, so you have to take both of these in proportionate basis. So you can see it is 1:2 ratio, 10,000 and 20,000. So 1:2 ratio.
Yes.
So this 18,000 will be distributed into 1:2 for interest on capital and salary. So salary payment will be 2/3 and interest payment will be 1/3. So 6,000 will be paid for interest on capital and 12,000 will be paid for salary.
So it will be distributed according to the ratio.
According to ratio, according to total amount of appropriation. So we will calculate the ratio on the basis of total amount of appropriation. Okay.
Okay, sir.
There is one more method. I'm explaining it also so that if you understand this concept better, you can do it or the other one. Okay. So let's say we have 18,000 of profit. Yes, as to this example.
Yes.
And total appropriation is 30,000. Yes.
Yes.
So it will be 0.60. You can see here 0.60. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Or if you multiply it with 100, you will get 60%.
Okay, sir.
Both are correct. Okay. Now for interest on capital, the amount of interest is 10,000. You will multiply it with 0.60. It will be 6,000. And for salary, it will be 20,000 into 0.60. That is 12,000. You can
Okay,
see
sir.
the answer in both the cases are same: 12,000, 12,000, 6,000, 6,000.
Okay, sir. Got it.
So this is how you can distribute your available profit into appropriation, if appropriation is more than the available profit.
Okay, sir.
So this is our charge and appropriation. Now we will solve the question. So first of all, let's take the question. Okay. So first of all, actually you can see the question or not?
No, sir. I can't see.
Now, question number 3.
Yes, sir. I can see.
Okay. So Arun and Aurora were partners in a firm sharing profit in the ratio of 5:3. Their fixed capital on 1st April 2010 were Arun 60,000 and Aurora 80,000. They agreed to allow interest on capital at the rate 12% per annum and to charge on drawing 15% per annum. The profit of the firm for the year ended 31st March 2011 before all adjustment were 12,600. The drawing made by Arun were 2,000 and by Aurora 4,000 during the year. Profit and loss application. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So this is a simple question, but first we have to understand the concept of profit and loss appropriation account, that how it will be prepared. So that's why we are solving this question. Okay. So here it is. The profit and loss appropriation law. For the year ended. You can write it in 2 lines actually. I have written in 1. Okay, so first of all, particular amount, particular and amount. Okay, so the question is saying that their capital is given and their drawing is given. The profit before all adjustment is 12,600. Okay, so I told you that profit will be given. We don't have to prepare profit and loss. Okay, what we have to prepare? Profit and loss appropriation account. So generally this profit will be given in the quotient. So by profit and loss account, it is transferred from profit and loss account. So by profit and loss account, profit 12,600. Now the second is they agree to allow interest on capital at the rate 12% per annum. Now their opening capital is 60,000 and 80,000, and these capital are from the beginning. You can see here it is written as their fixed capital on 1st April 2010 were Arun 60,000, Aurora 80,000. Okay.
Okay.
So their capital is from the beginning. Sometime a partner invests money in during the year. So in that case, we have to take the months for calculation of interest. Okay.
Okay.
So we have to do working note for this. About working note number 1. You have to do working note number 1 along with the quotient. Okay. So interest on capital. The first one is Arun. His capital is 60,000. And the second one is Aurora. His capital is 80,000. The rate of interest is 12%. So 12 by 100 and into 12 by. So we will get 7,200 here and 9,600 here. Now the next working note is interest on drawing. Okay, so interest on drawing is 15% per annum. You can see here.
Yes.
So 15% per annum. And what are their drawings? The amount of drawing.
2,000 and 4,000.
Okay. And the date of these drawings are given?
No.
No. So it is only given that these drawings are made during the year. Means we have to assume some date. We can take the opening date, that they withdraw the amount in the beginning of the year, or we can take the middle of the year. Okay. The exact middle point. So what it should be, the beginning or the middle? What we should take?
The middle.
Middle, because it is already written during the year. So it is not, it does not mean that it is from the beginning. So we have to calculate interest on drawing for Arun and Aurora for 6 months. Now, for calculation of 6 months, we have to see one more thing, that the interest rate, this 15%, it should be along with per annum. Along with
Per annum.
per annum. If it is not written in the quotient, that is 15%, only 15%, not per annum. Okay, then we will calculate 2000 into 15%. We don't have to consider the 6-month concept.
Okay, sir.
So per annum is given. That's why we'll take 2000 of Arun, 4000 of Aroda, and 15 by 100 into 6 by 12 into 15 by 100 into 6 by 2. Means if drawing is made during the year, then it means we have to assume middle of the year.
So, sir, if per annum is not there, we should directly multiply 15 with
Yes.
4000.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
4000 into 15%. Okay.
Okay,
If
sir.
per annum is not given, then you don't have to take this 6 by 12. All other things will be same. So it is 150 and 300. So now we will write it in the account. First of all, interest on capital on the debit side. Interest on capital Arun 7,200, Aurora 9,600. So the total is 16,800. Now there is a problem here. You can see
No, sir, I don't see.
okay. The problem is we have the profit of 12,600
Yes, sir. Got it.
and we have to give interest on capital of 16,800. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So we cannot give this up. Yes or no?
No, we can't give.
Yes. So it means now this actually the second part I didn't study here. You can see here prepare profit and loss appropriation account. After that, the next line is on the next page. Show your calculation clearly. The interest on capital will be allowed even if the firms incur loss. Okay, so we have to take interest on capital as charge by the information given in the question.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so interest on capital is taken as charge here. If it is written clearly like this, then you can consider interest on capital as charge. Okay, it is like if question is saying anything to you, you have to consider it without taking consideration of your theory. Okay, so whatever the rule is, whatever the concept is, you don't consider. You only consider what is written in the question.
Okay, sir.
So interest on capital is charge here. So we will write the full amount and then interest on drawing on the credit side. If that line will is not written there, then we will proportionate this. Okay.
So now we are not distributing that amount profit.
Yes, we will not distribute the this amount. We have to take the maximum amount as this.
Okay, sir.
So 450. Now, which side is more? Debit side. To partners capital account. Arun Aurora. The balance will be 3,750. Okay.
Sir, this I didn't understand the last part.
What?
The last part I didn't understand. This part to partners capital account.
Okay. Actually, we will add both sides and we will see that which one is higher. Okay. So you can clearly see that the debit side is more than the credit side.
Yes, sir.
Actually, this is written later. So now you can see 16,800 is more than 13,050.
Yes.
Okay. So we will write this 16,800 in the total column and we will deduct these two amounts from this.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so we will calculate the difference between debit and credit side. So this is difference 3,750. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Now, is there any ratio given in the question? Yes, you can see here 5:3.
Yes, sir.
So we have to distribute it in 5:3 ratio. So working note number 3. Division of profit. It will be 3,750 into 5/8. And for Aurora, it is 3,750 into 3/8. So 4, 5, into 5. And here it will be 468.75 into 3. So total will be 468.75 into 3. It is
1406.25.
So we will taking approx amount. Okay.
Okay, sir.
It will be 2,344. So it will be written here. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So this is our profit and loss appropriation account. Do you have any doubt in this portion?
No, sir. Understood.
And in this topic, do you have any question?
No, sir. Understood.
Okay, so you will receive a